How are we doing, guys? I'll pretend that didn't happen because that didn't happen anyway. We're back with the quiz. We are back with the quiz, guys. Make sure you smash that like button. Let's get as many people in on this as possible. And if you want to join the quiz, make sure you do. If you haven't got the Kahoot app, download that on your smartphone or just enter it on your internet, www.kahoot.it. And the game pin is there, as you can see, 6794473. I'm just going to put that in the chat. But before I do that, I'm going to speak to our main men from LUTV Fan Zone who joined us once again. Of course, the prize on offer for the winner is a personalised phone case of your choice from LUTV Fan Zone. So how are you doing, guys? How are you doing, Jack, after a miserable day yesterday? How are you doing, mate?
Is he there?
Jack,
Hello?
you there? Jack? Sam, how are you doing, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Sunburnt Sam, not sure about that. But yeah, I'm good, thanks.
Just looking at all these names. Oh, we've got some
here we
interesting
go. It's
ones in
started
early
already.
doors. Some interesting ones in early doors.
Stuart's back.
Aye, back again. Dean Smith. I'm not sure about putting that one in after we just got beat by Dean Smith. That does seem a bit dodgy to me, but anyway, we'll let it go. We'll let it go. More ones coming in. Oh,
I think there should be a prize alone just for the best name.
yeah, that might be an idea. Not on this one though. We'll emphasise that. There's no prize for the best name on this one yet, but we'll keep it reasonable, guys. Nothing too over the top like we had last week. Who managed to make the way to the top of the table early doors, which I'd be nervous. Not going to lie, if they were going to win. But keep them coming in, guys. 26 of you in already. Game pin is in the chat there. As we said before, prizes are on offer. Prize is on offer for the winner this week. Phone case from LUTV Fan Zone of your choice. And Jack joins us again. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I thought it was Oscar's internet at first because obviously,
but it usually is. To be fair, it usually is. It usually is.
Yeah. No, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, not too bad.
I'm getting targeted here with the names. Getting targeted, but I mean, what was your take on the game last night, lads? I mean, it was just an awful game, wasn't it?
Yeah, like we were just saying before we started, I don't think we deserve to win, but I don't think we really deserve to lose either. I think a draw would have been about right. Maybe like a boring. It was a bit of a boring game on it. Maybe a 0-0 might have suited it because they basically had the one chance and scored, which fair enough. But we had one or two chances, if that. So I think a 0-0 would have probably been fair. But yeah, it's what it is.
Fair enough. But I can only endorse this comment though. If you Google, you must be a Grealish. No Googling, please. No Googling. Yeah, just let's stick to the rules. But guys, make sure you keep joining. Phillips is better than Xavi. Is one of the names in there. Another couple of other naughty names in there as well. These are ones that take me back. To be fair, to like when I was in high school. You know, some of these names now. You know, in terms of anyway. Keep joining, guys. Let's see if we can get to 80 or 90. If not more, can we get to three figures tonight? Obviously, it's West Ham coming up. I mean, hopefully, we'll have Calvin back, potentially Rodrigo back. You know, how much of a difference do you think they'll make in this game, in this upcoming game next weekend? In fact, not next weekend. I think it's Monday night, isn't it? We next play. It's big break, isn't it? What are you thinking then, Jack? Are you thinking them to come straight back into like starting 11?
Well, that's where it gets a bit difficult, doesn't it? Because obviously you've got Llorente playing well, you've got Struijk who's playing well, and it's even. I mean, Cooper. Is it too soon to drop Cooper? People might argue, yeah, but I think it's like, who do you drop out of that? Because obviously Phillips comes back in, but then you can't drop Struijk or Llorente on performances because I think they've both been good. So. Yeah, I think it'll be a tough game. It's London, isn't it? So, you know, it's never going to... We're always going to have his backs against the wall a little bit. But I think... I don't know, because like every time we play in London, it kind of feels like, we're bound to break it now. We're bound to break it, and we never do. So I mean, obviously you got to be confident. But like I said, West Ham are a good team on form. I just can't stand if Lingard scored. I think that'd piss me off. Can't be asked with fucking dabbing in front of us. But
I know. It's but we're in Rundle. Of course you can join, mate. Of course you can join, even if you are a Hull fan. I mean, to be fair, Hull beat us last time we played, so I'm not gonna have a pop there. But of course you can join the quiz. Very impressive if you do win the quiz as well, or even get into the top 5. Very impressive, to be fair. But guys, keep getting your comments in. Keep getting your comments in. But yeah, of course, a couple of comments coming in about Peter Lorimer. Devastating news. A couple of tributes paid to Peter Lorimer in terms of what he's done over his career. But we've just had, obviously, it's not looking so good for Peter at this moment in time. But awful news, isn't it, Sam?
Yeah, like, it's been a tragic year for Leeds as a whole, hasn't it? The amount of players that we've lost from Lorimer's era, especially, and of course Zeliukas as well, which sadly passed away. It's just, although we obviously had the positives with getting promoted, the loss of them has put a huge dampener on the whole situation. And it's 1 year, 1 year today since the last away game for Leeds, wasn't it? The last away day. And
yeah, was it the Hull game?
Yeah. So then next weekend will be a year since crowds at all have been allowed in at Ellen Road. So because it's been in that year, we've lost all of these people who have meant so much to Leeds in their career. They haven't had the chance to have their proper send-off, which they deserve, because Ellen Road's been empty. There was the banners for Alan Clark, Jackie Charlton, but that's not the same as the whole Ellen Road singing their name and remember them all as one at one game. So not only is it sad that we've lost them, but it's the fact how we haven't had the chance to give them the send-off they deserve, which I think's the worst thing about the year, the losses that we've had.
No, absolutely. That is the most. I mean, it's just how quick, some things have happened. But obviously, hearing this news about Peter Lorimer in the last week or so, it's been awful. Hearing that. Because to be fair, Peter Lorimer at a couple of games, probably about 2 or 3 years ago. To be fair, I met him at a couple of games, and that lot. And I can't speak highly enough of Peter Lorimer. But yeah, no. Best wishes to Peter and his family, of course. We have already, sent our best regards, what we thought we should do, once again, anyway. But make sure, obviously, I'm not sure if anything official has happened about Peter Lorimer. I'm just seeing it coming through in terms of in the chat here. I'm not sure if you two guys are seeing this. As far as I'm aware, nothing official has happened, so I'm not going to speculate on that at all. There's no reason for us to do that. Again, we go off what we've heard anyway on Peter so far. But yeah, no, it's awful. Awful. And Granny Val as well, to be fair. I've just seen one of the names in there. It's everything. It just feels like everything at the minute. It's but as far as what Max Asia said, then that is the last I've kind of heard or seen, to be fair, on the last couple of days anyway. But yeah, make sure, obviously, we need to keep on top of that. Make sure there's no new news on that one. But keep joining the quiz, guys. Keep joining the quiz. We'll probably start in the next 5 minutes or so. Probably start in the next 5 minutes. Keep joining, guys. But yeah, we'll move on to that anyway. But yeah, I mean, look, it's a big couple of games coming up for Leeds, isn't it? I mean, in terms of we've got the London Hoodoo next Monday. We're real short. I think the thing is, I think about London is that when you have such a bad run, it has to come to an end eventually. It has to come to an end eventually, doesn't it? I mean, that is the logic behind it. It just has to come to an end eventually. But I don't know, it has to, surely, Sam. Surely.
We can't be in the year 2050 and the last away win in London is QPR with a Ken Maroof. That's surely that can't happen. But West Ham away is a hard game, isn't it? Especially how they're going this season. Like Jack said, as much as Jesse Lingard is an irritant, he has been quite good since he joined West Ham, and so it'll be a tough game. West Ham. I'd happily take a point again, but it'll be a tough game, and hopefully, like you said, we do break that London Hoodoo, but it'll be a tough game in my opinion. Especially the way West Ham are playing at the minute, Jack. I don't know if you saw any of that Man City game.
quite easily could have and probably should have got something, to be fair. And obviously, but we've already mentioned Jesse Lingard there. I mean, that's not a good thought, is it? That's not a good thought. I mean, he'll probably be pumped up to prove himself against us. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a tough game, isn't it, Jack?
Oh yeah. I think regardless of where you are in the Premier League, I think every team's fighting for something. So every team will be up for it. Do you know what I mean? So, like I say, West Ham, there's no reason, should they keep up this form, there's no reason why they can't compete for the Champions League, which is, it sounds bizarre to say, but it's true, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, like I say, I think it'll be a tough game. I'd take a point straight away. Obviously, the London thing comes into it again. And I think once we actually get that win in London, I think that mental block will be gone then. I think we'll probably get a chain of results in London. Just I think it's like, once we get that one win, it's like, right, pressure's off our shoulders now. Because even on Sky, I can't remember which one it was. Forgets me, but they were talking about it, and all they were on about is that Leeds haven't won in London for 3 years, and it's like, all right, we understand that, but are we actually going to move on to what the game is, the context of the game, and just instead of Leeds not winning in London for 3 years? Because, all right, it's a nice stat to say, but it's not the vocal point and the main focus of the whole entire game, is it? But yeah.
No, absolutely. It is almost psychological now, isn't it, London? You know what I mean? It's just even without fans in the ground, it just seems to be psychological. You know what I mean? It is just a bizarre one. But I'm almost, going to West Ham away, I think it's a lot easier without fans in the ground. I think their away form's been miles better than their home form so far this season, certainly as far as I can see or remember to such an extent. But yeah, some bizarre names coming in here anyway. Some bizarre names coming in. I mean, that was just Oscar stinks. That's just not necessary. That's a bit horrible, isn't it? That's a bit horrible. Not very nice, that. But it's probably Joe Waitman who's that is, to be fair. Who's giving that name. Some of these names are just offensive. But yeah, look, we'll start in about 2 minutes, guys. Anyway. So keep joining, guys. Almost got 70 on board. Can we get to 80? Keep joining, guys. Keep smashing that like button. And yeah, if you're not signed up to the quiz, you can always play along with a pen and paper. We'll get signed up to the quiz because you've got a chance to win a prize tonight. You've got a chance to win a prize. Winner wins a phone case of their choice from LUTV Fan Zone. So make sure you check that out, guys. But yeah, Sam, any other thoughts on Leeds in general at this moment in time? I mean, how bad a deal have we been done on that pitch? It's probably another talking point in itself.
It is bad, isn't it? Like, before it got laid, the pitch was, at least people are standing up on it, but it was bobbly. Now it seems like it's not as bobbly, but it's like an ice rink. So would you rather have something that you can't stand up on, which the ball half flows, half is true, the rolling bounce is true, or somewhere where it's bobbing all over the place, but you can at least stand up? But 350 grand for a pitch like that. I think Spurs got their own back for Jack Clark, didn't they? But it's not.
It feels like that, doesn't it? It does feel like it's almost like a revenge. But to be fair, John 8 points out, which is quite fair. To be fair, I took some out this weekend. It's part and parcel, It's part and parcel, part of the game. Oh my word! I mean, some of these names. I don't, by the way, but honestly, it's getting borderline now. It's getting borderline. Any other, like, I don't mind it at me too much, but if there's anything, like, I've seen some things coming out which are more a bit borderline. If there's any names that are just ridiculously too far, like last week, then you are getting taken out of the quiz. That is the warning here. But anything against me, all right, but that is not true. That is not true. I should emphasise that because we could get sued. Canal Plus, we took down one of our streams the other day, to be fair. So I'm not going to take any. I'm not taking any risks. I'm not taking any risks here. But yeah, we will start in a second. Keep. Oh my word!
Get in, we're on it now, Jack.
That's the thing.
It's only a matter of time, wasn't it? Only a matter of time.
No one's safe in terms of these names. But keep joining, guys. We'll give you another 30 seconds. Can we get it up to 80? That would be fantastic. 30 seconds, guys. Starting now. When it hits 16 minutes, we will be starting the quiz.
One last thing on the pitch as well. Have you ever seen a pitch in such bad condition after 3 games? It's almost like they haven't touched it. Do you know what I mean?
It's
like,
noticeably bad as well. That's the thing about it. It's like noticeably, like really, really bad.
It's like it's cutting up bad, isn't it? And you can physically see the sections where they've laid it next to the other section. It was never going to set in on time, surely, anyway. And then it had the snow, then it had the rain and the bad weather, and then playing on top of it after all that, it's just ripped it up completely. I mean, but then it's getting the one benefit of it is that it's getting ripped up at the end of the season anyway, and a proper pitch putting down at the end. But
getting put in. Right, guys, we all start with it, the 80, which is fantastic. In fact, someone's just left as we started, but we'll start now anyway. 80 locked in. Let's go. So we're gonna do a question each. Let's go. Quiz number 8. I can't believe it's quiz number 8 already. Right, 3, 2, 1. Question number 1 of this week's quiz. How many games have Leeds won this season? 9, 10, 11, or 12? The quicker you answer, guys, the more points you get. If you are new to this, the quicker you answer, the more points are available. How many games have Leeds won this season? 9, 10, 11, or 12?
In all honesty, do you think we would have done this well at this point? Do you genuinely think we would have done this well at this point?
No, I don't think this well. I think I was thinking maybe mid-table, but not kind of like top half kind of thing. I was thinking more kind of 12 to 13. But it is 11 games we've won. 11 wins, 2 draws. Not actually sure how many defeats it is now. Is it 14 defeats, 13 defeats, something like that? I think it's 13 actually. But yeah, 11 wins, 2 draws. We don't do draws. They're not boring. But it's 50 if you have got that one correct. So let's go to the table. Oh.
It's going to be a long night.
It's going to be a long night. Right. Oscar's top anyway. Sean Dyche is second. Rodrigo, who's coming on the Leeds United quiz and calling himself Sean Dyche? I don't get that one. Rodrigo makes more sense. Tommy Fry, unless you are called Sean Dyche, I do apologise if you name
the man
Sean
himself.
Dyche.
The man himself joined us.
And then Johnny as well. So we will go to the next question, which is yours, Sam.
Question number 2. Where did Leeds finish in the Championship in the 2018-19 season? Was it red 3rd, blue 4th, yellow 5th, or green 6th?
I can't believe that. Top of the table. This is just it.
I've just managed to get this out of my memory as well.
Yeah, to be fair. Yeah, it's very true, very true. 10 seconds, guys. Get your answers locked in. Some of you have joined late as well. Got 84 in now. But it was third. Of course, we've lost out to Sheffield United in the closing weeks of the season. But anyway, we've got over that now, just about. Even though we got promoted, I've only just got over that anyway. But yeah, we'll see what that does to the table. Oh, brilliant. Oscar is still top. Sean Dyche, Rodrigo De Paul, and LUTV is back into the top 4. No Pablo No Party is 5th, and Clark is the highest climber, up 18 places, probably because they gave a really quick answer. So the quicker you answer, the more points you get. So question number 3, Jack.
Question number 3. Who was Leeds United's top goal scorer in their first season under Marcelo Bielsa? Was it red, Pablo Hernandez, blue, Mateus Klick, yellow, Kemar Roof, or green, Patrick Bamford?
Very close between the 4, to be fair. Very, very close between the 4.
I wouldn't be able to definitely say quite a few latecomers now, look.
Yeah, that's a lot, isn't it, to be fair? 95, wow. Wow, we might get to the 100 tonight. A lot of people want that phone case.
100.
A lot of people... I got to 100. Hey! But a lot of people want that phone case, it seems. So, guys, I think that makes it... so, 68 have got that one right. It was Kemar Roof with 14 goals in the league, 15 in all competitions. And the table is now... well, it's still top. And then up 17 places. We're a very interesting name. I hope it's not the case. I really do hope it's not the case. But Inter is up 17 places. I hope the rest of that isn't true. But anyway, right. Next question, number 4. Who has conceded the most fouls for Leeds this season? Red, Matthias Click, blue, Luke Ayling, yellow, Stuart Dallas, or green, Liam Cooper?
This must be another close one.
Yeah.
It is pretty close, to be fair. It is pretty close. 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Even if you don't know it, it's better to answer quickly.
I feel like it's not the one I would presume it to be.
Who would you go for?
Cooper.
It is Matthias Click, actually. It is Matthias Click who's conceded the most fouls for Leeds this season. And the majority's got it. I thought the majority would go Cooper or Ayling. But it was Matthias Click in that midfield conceding the most fouls. I think 41, I think it is. So the table is now still keeping the flame. Oh, wow. I'm just seeing there. Right. Oscar's still top. Click's in 5th. Llorente, Clark, and no Pablo, no Party. Right. 6 players are on answer streak of 3. Next question, Sam.
Question number 5. Which of these clubs has Diego Llorente never played for? Is it red, Real Madrid, blue, Real Betis, yellow, Real Sociedad, or green, Malaga? Never played for. Oh, yeah, I think I should. Yeah. I thought, like we were saying just before I came on now, I thought he had a really good game, Llorente, yesterday.
I thought he was okay. To be fair. I wasn't being so much critical of Juventus' performance. I just thought in general, in terms of commentary on it anyway. But it is Real Betis. He was on loan at Malaga in 2016-17, I believe. But he has played for Madrid 2 games, believe it or not. But yeah, it is Real Betis. But 31 have got that one right. Right. So the table is now. Llorente is top. Llorente's gone top. So whoever is Llorente is probably a Llorente expert, is my guess. But yeah, the top 5 players have just dropped their answer streak of 3. We'll go to the next question. Yeah.
Question number 6. Against which team did Diego Llorente make his Leeds United debut? Was it red West Ham, blue Chelsea, yellow Newcastle, or green Southampton? Is this a Diego Llorente quiz?
Well, I had a couple of Liam Cooper questions last time. I had a couple of Liam Cooper questions. I think that's the last of the Diego Llorente questions anyway. But yeah, it's just a bit of a different vibe, It is Chelsea. He came on off the bench after 9 minutes in that one for Robin Koch. But it is Chelsea. So let's see what that does to the table. Llorente keeps that. I'd be disappointed though if Llorente had dropped down though in that after that question. But 90 miles an hour is up 14 places as well. Very well done to them. Next question. Right. So question number 7. How many goals has Jack Harrison scored for Leeds in all competitions? Red 15, blue 16, yellow 17, or green 18? Quick you answer, the more points you get. In all competitions, how many goals has Jack Harrison scored for Leeds United?
I thought it were a bit harsh to drop him yesterday for Costa.
I was surprised. I'm not going to lie. I was really. Joe called it, to be fair, in the pre-match. I didn't see it. I was very surprised when I saw that news.
Costa had been playing well off the bench, hadn't he? But to drop Harrison and start him, I thought were a bit risky But
it seemed extreme, didn't it? To be fair, it did seem extreme and unexpected. But anyway, Jack Harrison. But yeah, it is 16 goals he scored. 6 this season, 6 last season, and 4 in his first season at the club, making 16. Yeah. So let's see how it does to the table. Oh well, Oscar's back on top. Phillips is better than Xavi and enters the top 5, and Llorente is down to 5th. Anyway, Oliver is on 3 in a row as well in terms of answers correct. So next question, Sam.
Question number 8. Who did Leeds sign Stuart Dallas from? Was it red Barnsley, blue Bristol City, Yellow, Bournemouth, or green, Brentford. What a bargain.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely.
How much was it exactly? Was it like 1.5?
A lot of answers coming in here. Wow, we've got a lot of people joining this quiz, you know. Wow, this is brilliant. 121 in the quiz, which is good to see. 122. That's brilliant. Yeah, brilliant stuff. 124. Getting excited there. 125. Brilliant stuff. Keep smashing a like, guys. Let's get as many people in this quiz as possible. But it was, of course, Brentford. Do you know what year it was, lads?
2015, 16?
Yeah, you're correct. 2015. August 2015. We got the beautiful Yorkshire-born Stuart Dallas at the football club. Yorkshire-born Stuart Dallas at the football club. Just for a bonus point, who did Stuart Dallas sign for? Brentford from?
Why
You
don't
know
I
this?
know this as well?
Cork? Like an Irish one?
It's right letter though. Crusaders it was. Had a right goal scoring record for them as well, you know. Got like 1 and 2 for them. Right.
Was that on the wing?
Yeah, on the wing.
Yeah.
Got a lot of goals from him, to be fair. When he was a youngster. Without the beard as well. He looked weird without the beard, you know, Stuart Dallas. Really strange. Anyway, right, so let's go to the table. But yeah, it's Oscar's top. But Glenn has got the fire emoji. Glenn's got the fire emoji. He's on answer streak of 8 correct answers in a row. That's absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal is that. Phillips is better than Xavi. Keeps their place in the top 5. Rodrigo de Paul is into second. So, next question. Jack.
Yeah. Question number 9. Who replaced Kevin Blackwell as Leeds United manager? Was it red, Gary Mack, blue, Dennis Wise, yellow, Simon Grayson, or green, Neil Warnock?
What? What's happening here? Have we got that many people in the stream? We've only got 150 people in the stream.
Surely not.
Oh, this is horrible. This is just like a complete glitch now. I genuinely don't know what's happening here. There's obviously not got that many people in the quiz.
Look at the answers, though.
I don't know what's happening. What's happening here?
How many people
Dallas retweeted this quiz or something? Like retweeted the link to this quiz? I don't know. This is weird, you know. I tell you what, the people want the phone case. That's all I'm saying. The people want the phone case. What has happened to our quiz here?
There's only
right. Let's have a look at the table. This is. Has someone hacked into our quiz or something?
Yeah, it can't be right. There's only 140 people watching. So
yeah, this is strange. Anyway, let's go to the table. I'm slightly scared. I'm slightly scared here. When I saw the numbers going up like that, I was thinking, what's going on? Right, table. Rodrigo de Paul is top. Right, so Clark is in 3rd. Oliver is up to 5th, as is Johnny L. is in the top 5 too, and Oscar drops down to 2nd. So, next question. Question number 10. Who defeated Marcelo Bielsa's Argentina side in the 2004 Copa America final? Red Brazil, blue Paraguay, yellow Bolivia, or green Uruguay? What is happening here?
A lot of fast answers.
Why can't you watch it on YouTube? What's going on? Honestly, in all the weeks we've done this now, 8 weeks, I don't think we've ever got close to this amount of people. Any suggestions, lads? What's going on here?
No idea.
Unless somebody's like view botted the quiz or something like that.
Well, anyway, the majority has gone for Brazil. Well, I think the majority has gone for Brazil anyway. Anyway, right, let's go to the table. It was Brazil on penalties, by the way. So the table is now Rodrigo de Paul is still top. LUC Bart is on an answer streak of 3. Oliver's into 3rd. Pascal, like Robin, is in 4th. Phillips is better than Xavi, is in 5th. So, next question, Sam.
Question number 11. How many caps does Rodrigo have for Spain? Is it red 15, blue 20, yellow 25, or green 30?
I love it how nearly 75 people answered before you even said the first thing.
Yeah. Apologies. If you are having any problems with the quiz, do let us know. This is really weird. Right, so the majority's gone for Spain. The majority's gone for not Spain. 25. It is 25 though. Anyway, right. So the table. Clark is into the top 5. Phillips is better than Xavi. Is in 4th. Right. 6 players lost to Antarctica 3. So next question. Rodrigo de Paul top of all. So next question, Jack.
In what year did Rodrigo make his debut for Spain? Was it red 2014, blue 2015, yellow 2016, or green 2017? Seems to be a bit more
a couple of
normal
people
now.
saying that they can't answer it. Guys, if anyone else is having that problem, can you please let us know in the chat? Because this isn't good. Well, there must be a Rodrigo de Paul because they've been here from the start to get that many points. Or whoever's in that top 5, so they must be able to answer. I'm not sure I do apologise to this, guys. I'm not sure what's happening here. This is. Oh, that's better. Hang on. The numbers are better there, aren't they?
People are saying that it keeps saying that the time's up and it won't let them answer.
26, 54. That's that number now in terms of people in the quiz. In terms of on the answer, that seems a bit more reasonable. Again, a bit low compared to what's there at the start, but yeah, I'm in 2000th place, says Tommy Fry. I'm not sure about serious, but it may well be. I apologise for that, mate. What do you think? Keep going, or I don't know. Do we avoid this? I don't know. But it does seem like numbers do seem to be a bit more reasonable now.
Yeah.
But Leeds 2021 saying it's fine for them. Guys, can only apologise if you are in the quiz and it keeps saying time up. I can only apologise.
If it's behind for people, you can just refresh the stream and it should rejig itself. It should get more up to date.
Try refreshing it.
Yeah. No, not you. I mean, like the viewers.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep trying refreshing it. Apologies for this. One. Right. We'll keep trying, guys. We'll keep trying. See how far we can get. Anyway. Hopefully we should do it now. But Chris Kelly's saying it's okay now. It's glitching before. Apologies for that, guys. I'm not sure what's happening there, but we do seem to be back. Closer to what we were before. Right, let's go to the table. Bit of drama on the quiz. Oscar's back top. 500-point lead as well. Rodrigo de Paul, Oliver, Llorente, and Ben make the top 5 up. No Pablo, no Party is on 3 in a row as well. So, next question. Who's on the next question? Is it Sam?
It's you.
I think it's you, isn't it?
Is it me?
It's you, Oscar. Yeah.
Right, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Sorry, it is me. Who did Paul Robinson score his one and only Leeds goal against? Red Bristol City, blue Middlesbrough, yellow Swindon, green Reading.
Oh, look at answers again.
Oh
dear.
Oh, blimey. This is. Oh no. This is crazy. I mean, they really want this phone case, don't they? Oh. But it is Swindon. It is Swindon, the correct answer on this one. So, next question. In fact, no, let's go to the table. Oscar is still top. No Pablo, no Parties into the top 4 on a good run as well. Clark is into 5th. 3 players have hit an answer streak of 3. So, next question, Sam.
Question number 14. Who has played the most minutes for Leeds in the Premier League this season? Is it red, Luke Ayling, blue, Ilhan Meslier, yellow, Stuart Dallas, or green, Matthias Klick?
Do you think we should keep going here? I don't know. It should be all right. I mean,
I think it's just that they're just boosting the answers. That is, if everyone can still answer the question.
Yeah, that's the main thing. That's the main thing, really.
And chances are, I mean, they joined late, didn't they? So they're not going to get near the top.
Yeah, I hope so. Anyway, I hope so. I would be bad if that happens. Well, it is Stuart Dallas. It is Stuart Dallas just ahead of Luke Ayling for most minutes so far this season. So the table is now Rodrigo de Paul back into the first place. Oh, blimey, this isn't. That's right. Anyway, Yorkshire Pirlo into 5th, Llorente into 4th. Let's go to the next question, Jack.
Question number 15. How many goals have Leeds conceded this season via penalties? Is it red 5, blue 6, yellow 7, or green 8?
Penalties this season has been mad, hasn't it? Did you see the Chelsea against Man United game earlier?
Yeah.
And they were all calling for hand. Surely, how can they say that's a handball?
Natural positions like that is, I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know what the actual rules are now. I genuinely don't know what the rules of football are now these days.
It's too vague, isn't it?
You've got the shirt rule in terms of like the shirts where it stops in terms of the offsides. I mean, it's just crazy. It is just crazy. But it is 7 penalties conceded, and you're only just like 2/3 of the way into the season, so it could be double figures. That is a lot. Although, albeit 2 of them were at Anfield, 1 of them was against Fulham quite early on in the season. That is still quite a lot. Let's go to the table. Okay, so Rodrigo de Paul is still top. Struick King is in 4th, and on the Bielsa bus is on an answer streak of 3. So next question number 16. Who scored the winner for Leeds in the 1-0 win at Everton last November? Red Patrick Bamford, blue Rodrigo, yellow Rafinha, green Jack Harrison. Those numbers going through. I was getting so excited, when I was like thinking, "Wow, we've got all these people in the quiz."
That's probably why they put more on, didn't they? Probably saw your reaction, like, I don't know.
Push it to 1,000 next time. Go on, Dave.
Yeah.
One day we'll get 1,000 actual people in this. That one day, that's a dream. It is Rafinha. It is. What a goal it was as well, lads. What a goal it was.
Good win that as well at Everton. Very good win.
Yeah, no, when you look at it now and since where they are, they really pushing that top 4, aren't they? Right, so next question, which is Sam. In fact, no, let's go to the table. Rodrigo de Paul top. And nothing else has really changed there too much. Next question, Sam.
Question number 17. Liam Cooper has 1 goal for Leeds this season, but who was it against? Is it red, Burnley, blue, Chelsea, yellow, Newcastle, or green, Manchester United?
Quick you answer and more points are available.
Should have had a few more as well.
Yeah, no, very, very, very much so, to be fair, mate. Very much so in that game against Wolves. Could have won us the game. Never mind get us a result out of it. It was crazy. But it is Manchester United. Right, let's go to the table. Rodrigo de Paul is top. Robbie is making an answer streak. Come back of 3 in a row. Right, so next question, Jack.
Question number 18. Leeds signed Patrick Bamford for what fee? Is it red 5 million, blue 6 million, yellow 7 million, or green 8 million? It's probably worth double that now, isn't it? Maybe even triple.
And the rest, I think. It's certainly in today's market, it's you see what the price of other the price of what other players are going for. It is pretty much the case, isn't it? Yeah. Only 4 off the top scorer in the Premier League at the moment, which was in fact, he might be more. I'm not sure what the Liverpool score is, but he was only 4 off Mo Salah before Liverpool kicked off. But it is 7 million. What a bargain that was. Maybe it didn't seem that way first, initially, but it certainly turned out to be a bargain. No doubt about that. The table. No Pablo, no party makes their way into the top 5. Rodrigo de Paul is still top. 3 in a row. LUTV Theo is on a run of 3 in a row. So, next question. Question number 19. Who was Leeds' first game against after the restart in football in June 2020? Red Fulham, blue Luton, yellow Cardiff, green Blackburn Rovers.
I was really optimistic about this game as well.
Yeah,
Really
it was,
optimistic.
it was yeah.
Without saying too much.
And people started to panic as well after that, didn't they? Thought, let's restart. But
Everything's
And that was our
yeah.
last loss in the championship, wasn't it? I'm right in saying.
We should have took points per game was what the thing was after it, but it is Cardiff. It is Cardiff, and the majority have gone for that anyway. So the table is now. Yeah, not much change. Not much change. 39 players, although there probably isn't 39 players in reality. We're on a streak of 4. Very well done to you guys. So next question. Now, before I go to the next question, I will emphasise there's a bit of a typing error here. It's June 2020. It's June 2020, not June 2019. June 2020. I've made a bit of a typo here, but it's probably clear I've made a typing error anyway. But it is June 2020, just to emphasise. So, next question, which is Sam.
who scored Leeds' first goal after the restart of football in June 2020? Was it red, Pablo Hernandez, blue, Calvin Phillips, yellow, Stuart Dallas, or green, Patrick Bamford?
It was a great goal as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Certainly
Great
was.
goal.
You know what? I don't think I can remember it. Straight away
Outside
off
of
the
the
top
box.
of my head.
Outside of the box. Bottom corner.
Actually, maybe.
Do you remember it?
Like I said, now Fulham.
Counter-attack to Patrick Bamford.
No, I don't think I can.
Is that who you were thinking, Jack?
Fulham at home. Yeah, Fulham at home,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
First goal in front of the stand.
Oh!
Well, Norman Hunter stand now.
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
You know what? I don't even think I can. Still,
You will when you
That
see
back
it.
end of the year.
When you see it, you'll remember it anyway. You will. So that's the last of the Leeds United specific questions in terms of the initial quiz. We will have some questions from LFC Fan Zone in terms of specific podcast questions. Well, that's the last of the actual Leeds United specific part of the quiz anyway. So let's see what the table is at this point. 20 questions in, 2/3 of the way in. Rodrigo de Paul is top still. Got a decent lead there of 600 on Oscar. Combo breaker, 4 players have just dropped down to a streak of 3 there. So, next question. So, the general knowledge round. 5 questions of general knowledge. We'll go over to you, Jack, for the first one.
Question number 21. Who is the top scorer in the Champions League this season? Is it red, Cristiano Ronaldo, blue, Robert Lewandowski, yellow, Kylian Mbappe, or green, Leeds-born Erling Haaland?
Any of the 4, to be fair.
I had to put that in.
He snaked us a bit though, didn't he, Haaland? Remember when he started to get linked with Man United a bit, and he started saying, I don't have any affiliation with Leeds, I don't support Leeds or anything. Remember that?
I don't know if I've ever said this to you, Sam, before. Like when it was I'm talking like 2016, we tagged Haaland in a story and he once saw it. I don't know why it sticks with me, but that's my claim to fame now.
I honestly didn't know of Haaland until kind of when he was at Salzburg. I didn't know anything.
Do you remember when we were supposed to get that Red Bull takeover? I'm talking like 1 week period. I'm talking 5 years ago. We're supposed to get taken over by Red Bull. Yeah, and obviously he was at Salzburg. I think no, he wasn't. He was at Molde in Sweden, and he was supposed to.
Jack, it's hurting me. As much as I love Patrick Bamford, it's like, he could have had like. I love Patrick Bamford, but my word,
that's fair though. His release clause, it's only, I say only, but it's 75 million and 80 million.
Yeah, I'm sure that will get updated. It is Erling Haaland. It is Erling Haaland who is the correct answer, with 8 goals already in the Champions League. Superb performances as well in that competition, I should expect. So the table is. So, Inter is back into the top 5. I hope, again, the rest of that name isn't true. No Pablo Party's in the top 3. Oliver keeping their place of 5th. Rodrigo de Paul, of course, top, keeping their 6-point lead. Nick, LUFC 1919, is on 3 in a row as well. Very well done to Nick. So, next question. Question number 22. Who is currently top of the Eredivisie in Holland? Is it red Ajax, blue AZ Alkmaar, yellow Feyenoord, or green Twente? Who is currently top of the Eredivisie in Holland?
don't have a bloody clue.
That's the thing. It's probably again. I mean, I had to check obviously before I asked the question. I don't tend to watch any of these teams unless they're in like European competition. And to be fair, it's mainly Ajax who are in the European competition. So quick answer, guys. The more points you get. Oh, it seems like some of the what's the names have gone anyway. In terms of the fake counts, because the numbers are back to more reasonable numbers anyway. So it is Ajax. It is Ajax who is the correct answer on that one. Look at the table. Rodrigo de Paul is top, building a lead actually, 800-point lead now. The rest of the top 5 stays the same. Oscar's still in second. And Sam Allardyce is on the last streak of 8 correct answers in a row. Fair play to them. Right, so next question, Sam.
With 23, who did Real Madrid win 1-0 against in the Champions League earlier this week? Is it red, Ajax, blue, Atalanta, yellow, AC Milan, or green, Arsenal?
You see the red card in this game that was given?
I didn't see that. I know who it was against, but I didn't see any of it or the red card.
It's a shocking bit of refereeing, to be fair. It looks like the numbers are back more to normal anyway, in terms of...
Yeah.
We've lost a lot of people in the quiz here, which is not good.
Am I right in saying we bet these in a pre-season friendly at Ellen Road?
Yes, we did. We did beat them.
1-0.
We did, yeah. It's, I think, was it under Gary Monk? I think it was, 2016.
I think it was actually, yeah.
Yeah, I think the current manager there now, Gasparini, was there at the time. Pretty sure.
Gomez played as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one player who did play in that game, a guy called Gabriel Perico, played right back for us. One and only Leeds game. Didn't get taken up after a trial. He was terrible. He was terrible in that game. I have to be honest, he wasn't great at all. Probably playing against Gomez, actually. But right, we'll go to the table. Table is Rodrigo de Paul is still top, building an 800-point lead now. 8 players on an answer streak of 3. Top 5 stays the same. Oscar's still in second. So next question, which is Jack.
Question number 24. Man City lost 5-2 to Leicester early in the season, but who is the only other team to beat them in the league this season? Is it red, Arsenal, blue, Brighton, yellow, Chelsea, or green, Tottenham?
Quick you answer, the more points are available.
Man City are just too good to watch. I love watching Man City. Even last season, they just played the better football. In my opinion, they played better football than Liverpool this season and last season.
You know you're always going to get entertainment. They're solid at the back as well. They're always going to be pretty entertaining to watch, even when they get beat. But yeah, it is Tottenham. It is Tottenham, which is unbelievable when you look at it now. Tottenham beat them 2-0 in November as well. It wasn't like it's ages ago. Only 3 months ago, Tottenham beat them. But that's the last game City lost in the league. Obviously, on a 20-game winning run, looking likely to win the Premier League, possibly some other competitions as well this season. So, table. Rodrigo de Paul is still top. Pascal Oscar's still in second. Still an 800-point difference. Pascal my Robin is into the top 5. 3 players have just dropped their answer streak of 3 on that one. So it's a combo breaker. Last question now of the general knowledge rounds. Number 25. Gareth Bale, Harry Kane, and which other player scored in Tottenham's 4-0 win over Burnley earlier on today? Red, Lucas Moura. Blue, Ben Davies. Yellow, Sergio Aurier. Or green, Eric Lamela.
That second Gareth Bale goal, right goal, wasn't it? How it cut inside and bent it in off the post.
Unreal today, Gareth Bale. You know, if you watched the game.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be I honestly watched it. I didn't. When I started watching it, I wasn't intending to watch the whole game. I just thought this would be a terrible game. I might just watch 10, 20 minutes of this and probably go and play FIFA or do something else. But I ended up watching pretty much most of the game. Tottenham were very good, but it is Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura who got the 3rd goal, I think. But Gareth Bale got 2, Harry Kane 1, Lucas Moura the other in Tottenham's big win today, which will leave Elena very happy. Elena, of course, from before the whistle blows. And we will, of course, have that again on Friday because we love the banter with our friends on before the whistle blows. So the table is now Rodrigo de Paul still top, got that 800-point lead. Biggles White is on an answer streak of 3 as well. So now we go on to the LUFC Fan Zone specific questions. Last 5 questions. This will really separate the champions from the pretenders. This is the big moment now. The big moment now. Sam.
They are Leeds related as well this time, aren't they? As in, like, if
They're still Leeds related, but
obviously
still links to the podcast.
Oh yeah, but as in, like, if you haven't listened, obviously it's better if you have listened to the podcast. But if you hasn't, there's still got a good chance in answering him.
Yeah, but Sam, we need to tell them that they need to listen to the podcast.
Yeah,
that's the thing. To win this, they need to get into listen to the podcast. They need to have the encouragement.
Can only get the point if you listen to the episode. Sorry.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. You need to have proof. Watching history proof. I don't even know if you can do that, to be fair, on the podcast. You probably can't, but you need watching history proof anyway to get this question right. Right, so, Sam, take it away, my friends. Question number 26.
When Leeds signed Olivier Decourt, he became a club record signing, but which team did Leeds buy him from? Was it red, Everton, blue, Roma, yellow, Lens, or green, Inter Milan? You were led, you wanted Decourt. Some of the stuff he was coming out with.
Yeah, it was nice. He was nice. He was a busy man, though. Very busy man. He's everywhere. Literally, I think, did we record it in 2 or 3 parts? I know it was definitely 2.
Yeah, we were supposed to record it one day, weren't we? And he said no first. And then when we actually were speaking, we had to split it in half, didn't we?
Yeah. Nice guy, though.
It is Lens. It is Lens, to be fair. So, let's see how that does to the table. Rodrigo De Paul, still keeping that 800-point lead on Oscar. Inter, my something else, is 3rd now. Into the top 3. Aylin Flop is making the comeback at 3 in a row. Clark is in 5th. No, Pablo Lombardi keeps their place in 4th. So, next question. Question number 27. Jack.
Question number 27. Which of these former guests scored the most goals for Leeds in all competitions? Is it red, Luciano Becchio, blue, Lee Chapman, yellow, Chris Wood, or green, Trezor Candle? It's a good way to name drop some people there, Sam, and I like what you've done there.
Yeah, thought I'd do something like that. This were closer than I thought it was, though.
Yeah, it was pretty close. I mean, I've got to be honest, I was surprised with the answer here. I'm not going to lie.
Big Trezor.
I don't know what this is going to be.
We know it was Trezor Candle, don't we? Well, someone's gone for Trezor Candle anyway. But it was Luciano Becchio. I've got to be honest, I was surprised by that. I think probably more because of the longevity. I think Chapman and Chris Wood have better goals per game ratios, but it was Luciano Becchio. Played the most years and was top of this one. So, look at the table. Table shows Rodrigo De Paul is building now a 900-point lead, answering those questions nice and quickly, aren't they? Top 5 pretty much stays the same. Oscar still in 2nd, Inter still in 3rd. Kaz, 76, is making a good comeback as well of 3 in a row. Can they get themselves into the top 5, maybe into title contention? Who knows? Let's go to the next question. Question number 28. Okay, in David Hockaday's first pre-season game in charge of Leeds, he set a record. But what record was it? Fastest goal in Leeds United's history is red. Blue is smallest amount of time between the manager's appointment and the first game. Yellow is biggest win in Leeds United's history. Green is oldest average age for a Leeds United team. The quicker you answer, the more points available. This was tough, to be fair, but I do remember the game, to be fair. I do remember the game, so it made more sense. It made more sense.
That pre-season, he was saying it was just mental.
It was crazy. But was it 16-0?
It's 16-0. It was 16-0 after
field or something like that.
Yeah, It's not the quick. We asked him because
was it a fishing team or something?
It were a pub team, wasn't it? But the reason why Silvestri went in goal was because Chilino didn't want Leeds to score 17. So we asked him, was that a reason? And he refused to say yeah, but that was obviously the reason. He said he wanted Silvestri to get some practice because obviously when they're winning 16, he's not going to touch the ball. But he went in goal to stop Leeds from scoring 17 goals, which would have been obviously Chilino's unlucky number.
Blimey. And what if we'd have finished 13 under Chilino at any point? Wow. Imagine that. Or top scorer got 17 goals.
done something stupid. I got points deduction.
Yeah, just deliberately bankrupted the club. And anyway, right, we'll look at the table. Majority actually went small amount of time between the manager's appointment and the first game, but it was the 16-0 win. So, table. Ooh, that's updated very strangely. Rodrigo de Paul has got this one right. Got a 1,000-point lead now on Oscar. And the top 5 stays the same. 5 players lost around the streak of six. Very, very impressive. So, next question, Sam.
Question number 29. How many Italian-based players did Leeds sign during the 2014-15 season? Is it red 5, blue 8, yellow 11, or green 14? And this was obviously Cellino's first transfer window when he bought the club, and he tried to ship them all over from Serie B mainly, wasn't it, to Eleanor?
Yeah, not even Serie A, Serie B.
Yeah, so I'm sure there was one Serie. I can't remember. It was Serie C, wasn't there? Was Edgar Chania Serie C? I think.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think
somehow should have been D or E.
Well, it is 11. It is 11 players over that course of that season were signed from Italy. Yeah, so we'll go to the table. One question remaining. What is the table saying? Well, Rodrigo de Paul's got this one wrong. Oscar has also got this one wrong. A big chance to close the gap. I like that name, to be fair. Bambo. But yeah, it's top 5 is as it stays, but Bambo into the top 4. Robbie on another answer streak of 3 there. I think they've been on another answer streak, to be fair. That's the second one for them. So last question now. Last question. The quicker you answer, the more points are available. Can anyone stop Rodrigo de Paul winning this week's quiz and the phone case? Last question. Jack.
Question number 30. Luciano Becchia retired from football in 2017, but what does he do now? Is he red, a PE teacher with his former school in Argentina? Is he blue, a head coach of a 3rd division Argentinian team? Is he yellow, the president of his first professional football team in Argentina? Or green, a football agent?
Quicker you answer, the more points are available.
I think it'd be quite a tough one for anyone who didn't listen to the podcast. It's a matter of.
Oh,
But he is an agent, isn't he, at this moment in time?
yeah. He was saying that he's got most of his clients are I think they were mostly Argentinian, South American, and he said that like sort of his dream was to be able to help one of his players come play for Leeds. He said, follow the path of what he did.
Sorry, I froze them for a second. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh dear.
God, don't tell me the internet's gone now. Of all the times to go.
We're still live.
Yeah.
We are back. Apologies.
Oh.
Hang on, we need to share the screen again. What's going on here? Hang on. Who shared? Can we see that? Yes, we can. Apologies for that one, guys. Not sure what happened there. Right, so the table, the final quiz number 8, the podium. In 3rd place with 24 correct answers is Inter. 2nd is Oscar. And in 1st place, 26 correct answers out of 30. Rodrigo de Paul, very well done to the top 3 there. Of course, no Pablo and Party. Bambo as well in the top 5. Rodrigo de Paul, please screenshot your screen now. Either message ourselves at ALTV, message LUTV Fan Zone, and go and claim your phone case for this week. Very well done. 26 correct answers out of 30 is insane stuff, isn't it, guys?
Good knowledge to say.
Yeah.
To say I haven't joined yet.
Oh, yeah, of course. A good sign, perhaps. for the future. Well, Rodrigo de Paul, please screenshot your screen now, whoever you are. If you are the real Rodrigo de Paul, congratulations. It's a good sign. Good bit of research before you sign for Leeds in the summer. Don't sign for Liverpool, sign for Leeds. Yeah, so I'll just unshare the screen now. But very big congratulations to Rodrigo de Paul, of course. And thanks once again, guys, for competing and taking charge here. Taking charge of the quiz. We're getting involved in the quiz. Very good, very good. So we will just unshare the screen. And just got some lovely comments, to be fair, come in. I'm just going to read them. Big thanks there to Harati, Alison Marty Adams. That's great to hear, to be fair. That's great to hear. Alison Marty Adams got a lot of love for the LFC fan zone as well, to be fair. Podcast, listen to the Meslier agent today. I guess we will keep it there anyway. Any other comments come in? Well done, Rodrigo de Paul. Absolutely. Quiz was fun. Good to hear. Apologies for the glitch. Big apologies for that anyway. Apologies if you were kicked out of the quiz, if you couldn't answer questions. Apologies for that one, guys. Big thanks there as well to Lucas Robinson. It's no problem at all. We do this every week. Again, we just do it around games. Probably Saturday, Sunday next week with Leeds playing on Monday. We will confirm to you later on in the week. And obviously to the LEC Fan Zone, we'll source out another quiz. Big thanks to Sam and Jack. And just before we sign off, anything planned this week at all? Any magic players in that phone book, Sam? Anyone else? Anything new? Anything other than Deco? Anything even bigger than Deco?
Oh, not yet. We might have had a bit of a problem with him so far. We were supposed to have it last week, but some family things have come up for him. So we were supposed to speak to him last week, but he hasn't spoke to us yet. So we might even have to delay that for a couple of weeks and find someone else. But we've got some good enough replacements, haven't we? But
you probably just have to find Kako instead, knowing you're phone.
Yeah, but Deco might have to go on hold. We'll give him a few more days, but it might have to go on hold to a few more weeks. But if not, it'll be great to speak to him. But
very good.
But if he is, we've got more than adequate replacements to speak to.
Well, make sure you check out as well, guys, the podcasts that they already have done. Obviously, Steve Evans has gone up in the last month or so. Absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. Make sure you check them out, guys. Make sure you check them out on Instagram. Check them out on the podcast. We'll leave it there. Try to check them out on Twitter as well. Make sure you like the video, smash that subscribe button, and I guess we'll leave it there. Big thanks for joining this week, guys. We will leave it there. Have a good rest of your weekend. Have a good week. Keep smiling. Hopefully it's almost over the lockdown. You don't have to keep listening to us, but hopefully you do keep listening to us after the lockdown. It's not just a temporary thing. It will break our hearts, so smash the subscribe button and make sure you keep it locked on ALTV. And check out our post-match content from yesterday as well, because that got heated. To be fair. In a good way, though. We'll leave it at that anyway, guys. We'll see you later, and we'll see you tomorrow night for some cheeky Monday night football. See you later, guys.
See you later.